Listen, every real man's been through hell. You think this is some walk in the park. No, it's going to hurt bad. You want strength, it's painful. You want money, pain. You want to be someone people actually respect, pain. Even getting good with women, yeah, that's pain too. You better be ready to face every bit of it or you're nothing nobody. You'll stay on the sidelines while real men are out there winning. I remember my kickboxing coach, he asked me straight up, what do you hate doing the most? I told him running. The guy looked right at me and said, good. That's what you're doing. I was pissed right. I asked, why the fuck should I run? He said, because the shit you hate is what you need the most. That's the mindset, man. If you're avoiding pain thinking you'll somehow become a man of value without it, you're lost. Life doesn't work that way. You have to speak up, tell the damn universe what you want. I get up every single day and tell it straight I want to see how good life can get. And guess what? Life keeps getting better, man. I thought I was killing it a few years back, but nah, it just keeps leveling up. And don't think this is some straight path to the top. I've been cut, knocked down, bled out. Face setbacks just like anyone else. But I'm still standing, still on top. Life's not a straight line, but every damn day I wake up and say, I want to see how good life can get. And it delivers. More cash, better health, real friends, incredible women. It's all mine. My life is so fucking amazing. It's hard to put into words. And guess what? You could have this too. But first, you got to believe it's possible. Perfection is possible. Living the dream is possible. But if you're broke, it's not happening. You need money. You can dream all you want, but money's the base. You need that luxury life. Every word you say is self-hypnosis. Every single thing that comes out of your mouth builds your reality. You sit around saying, I'm depressed, I'm cursed, I'm unlucky. You're hypnotizing yourself to be a loser. I don't do that. I affirm my success every damn day. That's why I'm untouchable. People love to say, Tate, you're delusional. You're a narcissist. You walk around like you're invincible. And maybe I am. But let's check the facts. Look at my life, then look at yours. Who started from nothing? Me. Who's more successful now? Me. Who's happier? Me. Who's sleeping like a king every night? Me. So why the hell would I ever want to think like you? I'd be an idiot to adopt a loser mentality when I've proven the winner's mindset is all that matters. You've got to love the war, man. If you don't crave the battle, you're never going to be shit in the fight. Real men thrive on the hit. They take a grin and keep swinging. I've never backed down, never been a coward, never ducked the pain that comes with living a life most people are too weak to even dream of. I want it all, everything the insanely good and the brutally bad. I'd rather live life on the edge than fade into the shadows like some irrelevant nobody. You got to get that in your bones. No one gives a damn about you unless you make them care. You either become a legend or you rot as a slave, your bloodline buried in mediocrity, forgotten by the world. That's the choice. Here's the hard truth, nothing. And I mean, nothing is worse than regret. The pain of knowing you could have acted but didn't. It'll eat you alive. Imagine watching someone you love trapped in a burning car and you're too much of a coward to pull them out. That's the kind of regret that'll haunt you till you die. That's where you're standing right now. Either you act, step up, become the hero, or you waste your life as nothing. And believe me, if you don't wake the fuck up, that's all you'll ever be. While you're forgotten, the Tates and our soldiers will be out there fighting to save this world from the scum trying to drag it down. What the fuck are you doing with your life? Begging to be a slave. Heroes don't do that shit. Heroes stand up, fight back. But you can't resist anything if you're broke, weak, and irrelevant. I hope to God nothing ever happens to me, because I'd never kill myself with the level of evil in this world. You can't even imagine. That fear should drive you. If you don't step up, become something real, you're done. That's the bottom line. Being a man is brutal. Life's brutal. Life's brutal. But what you make of yourself is going to decide how hard it kicks you and how much it's going to tear you apart. Men aren't born to live easy. Forget it. Life isn't here to make you happy. It's here to make you fight. That pain you're feeling, that doubt, good. That's your fuel as a man. You've got two choices. You can go through the pain, the heartbreak, the grind, and come out the other side as a man of value, or you can suffer your whole life as a nobody. And trust me, being invisible, that's a hell worse than death. Sure, you could take the easy way. Get a job at Starbucks, clock in, clock out, play your games, rinse and repeat till you die. No stress, no real ambition. You're just existing. Or you can step up, hit the real world, build something, grind for cash, power, respect. You're going to face new stress, real trauma. You might even lose your girl because you're grinding so hard. But at least at the end, you're someone. There's no way out of the suffering. You either suffer to be somebody or you suffer as a nobody for the rest of your days. Like Napoleon said, glory is fleeting, but obscurity is forever. He's dead on. Glory doesn't last unless you keep fighting for it. Everything in life is on loan, man. You think you've got a good body? It's on loan, bro. Every damn rep in the gym is the rent you pay to keep it. Got a girl, you don't just get her and call it a day. You're working for that respect and love every single minute. You start a business and think you're done? Hell no. You're grinding every damn day just to keep that thing alive. You take your eye off the ball for a second and boom, it's gone. Everything in life is rented. That's why glory fades, because you have to constantly fight to keep it. But obscurity is forever, man. If you don't make a mark, it's like you never existed. Nobody's going to remember you once you're gone. People talk about our father because of me and Tristan. And they'll talk about us forever because of who our sons will become. That's how you build a legacy. You have a duty to your ancestors and to God. So ask yourself this: do you want to live in obscurity, invisible, just floating along, not mattering, taking the easy way out? Or do you want to fucking suffer, rise up, and become someone who matters? The choice is yours. And let me tell you, it's not easier to just float through life. Deep down, you're going to feel like a fucking loser. You're going to feel guilty knowing you could have been more, knowing you had potential but didn't do a damn thing with it. Or you can try your absolute fucking best, struggle, suffer, and pay the rent every single day for everything you have. You pay rent for your body, your relationships, your family, your business, your freedom. Every single day is rent, and that rent never stops. Make a choice. You've got a pen and paper in front of you. Do you want to be invisible with a low rent bill, or do you want to be someone important, work hard, suffer, and make sure that rent's paid in full? It's a binary choice. There's no middle ground. And once you choose, you're all in. As a man, everything is on you. You don't just sit around and talk your way into success. You got to get off your ass and do the hard, stressful, and scary shit. That's how you become the man you're meant to be. Responsibility doesn't show up on your doorstep. You go after it, find the hardest challenges, and beat them down to build a character worth something. I believe men learn one way: through pain. Pain is the teacher. We all had the chance to learn the easy way, but what happened? We didn't learn shit and we kept screwing up. That's in our DNA. You'll see a guy speed down the road 100 times, almost wrecking, but he won't learn until he wraps his car around a pole. That's how we're built. We learn the hard way. Every bit of hell I've been through, I see it as God teaching me. That pain, that suffering, it's building me into something stronger, wiser, more dangerous. That's how you have to approach life. Every hero in every damn movie suffers. No hero just wins from start to finish. The struggle, the adversity, that's what makes him a hero. If you're in some hell right now, work a breakup, whatever, that's just part of your hero's journey. You can't be a hero without the pain. That's what being a man is about. You're supposed to eat shit, fight through it, and come out the other side better. That's why we're here. Not for happiness, not for comfort, but for struggle and learning. And let me tell you something that pisses me off. Every time I hear people say, I just want to be happy, I want to scream. Why the hell are you so obsessed with being happy? You want to sit around all day with a big grin like an idiot. Newsflash, your childhood was your happy time. That shit is over. You're a grown-ass man now. You've got responsibilities, and real life isn't about laughing your way through every day. We're not here to sit around laughing and playing. We're here to do big shit, and big shit isn't easy. It's brutal, frustrating, painful as hell. And that's the point. That's where your purpose comes from. Life is about struggle, man. Life is about pain. You're here to see how hard you are to kill to face the worst and come out even harder. That's what makes being human fucking awesome. Once you get that, you realize every emotion, even the shitty ones, is something to experience, something to embrace. The worst thing, feeling nothing at all. So if you're at home, heartbroken, stressed out of your mind, good. You're alive, feeling something. That's what it means to be human. You wake up every day asking yourself, what can I attack today? What problem can I destroy? Look at history. Genghis Khan, Napoleon, Alexander the Great. Did they wake up whining about happiness? Hell no. They wanted it all. They didn't back down, didn't sit around. They went out and took the world. That's human nature. You're here to conquer, to face challenges head on, not avoid them. And if you believe in God, you'd understand God created us to struggle. Why? Because without struggle, you don't learn a damn thing. You don't grow. There's no shortcut. You either learn the hard way or you learn the hardest way possible. And let me tell you, most people only learn through the hardest fucking lessons life throws at them. You want to feel peace inside. You want to actually feel proud of yourself. Then live true to something real. Live in line with God, with purpose, with integrity. It doesn't mean you can't have a drink or party sometimes. But living right is about holding yourself to something real, not the bullshit this society feeds you about happiness. Society's narrative on happiness, I don't buy it for a second. If you're not falling apart from some massive hit, like losing someone close to you, then guess what? You're on the spectrum of happy. Even if you're at a darker shade of it, you're still there. You're winning. That's how it is. And if you don't see that, you're not living in reality. If you're not broken, crying your eyes out, or dead silent from some crushing disaster, then guess what? You're a version of happy. And you know what? I'm always happy. I don't believe in whining about being not happy. That's bullshit. I'm always some version of happy. This whole obsession with chasing happiness, this need to be happy enough. It's the biggest load of crap people fall for. Especially men. They wake up thinking, oh, I don't feel happy. I need to do something to feel better. And what do? They go down the path of losers, drugs, alcohol, gambling, chasing some pathetic pleasure thinking it'll fix them. If you want something real, you stop chasing happiness and start facing the struggle. You take that pain, that frustration, and use it to build something great. That's the life of a real man. I don't give a fuck how I feel. Happy, sad, pissed off, or whatever. It doesn't change a damn thing about what I do. My routine doesn't bend for emotions. I operate like a machine every single day in and day out. Emotions, irrelevant. That's why I say I'm always happy. You think I wake up on top of the world every morning, doesn't matter, feeling a bit low one day, who cares? I'm human. Life's got ups and downs, but that doesn't affect me. So am I happier now with millions in the bank than when I was broke? Not really. I was never fucking unhappy in the first place. Same mindset. Money doesn't change my happiness because I don't base my happiness on how I feel. If you want something real, you stop chasing happiness and start facing the struggle. You take that pain, that frustration, and use it to build something great. That's the life of a real man. I don't give a fuck how I feel. Happy, sad, pissed off, or whatever. It doesn't change a damn thing about what I do. My routine doesn't bend for emotions. I operate like a machine every single day in and day out. Emotions, irrelevant. That's why I say I'm always happy. You think I wake up on top of the world every morning, doesn't matter. Feeling a bit low one day, who cares? I'm human. Life's got ups and downs, but that doesn't affect me. So am I happier now with millions in the bank than when I was broke? Not really. I was never fucking unhappy in the first place. Same mindset. Money doesn't change my happiness because I don't base my happiness on how I feel. I've got shit to do and I do it. Simple as that. Let's get real. There's no light without dark, no joy without pain. You want a rainbow, get ready for the storm. Chase happiness all you want, but life's going to knock you down, remind you what reality is. 1 minute you're on top of the world, the next you're in the gutter. That's life. Only way to handle it, discipline. You've got to be stoic. Me, I'm always at the same base level of happy. Lose all my money tomorrow, still happy. Double my net worth, still the same. As long as I'm alive and the people I care about are alive, I'm good. God put me on this earth to handle my responsibilities, to take care of those who matter. If I can do that, I'm winning. I'm here as a vessel of God's will, and that's all that matters. I'm happy enough to survive. That's it. I don't sit around analyzing my feelings. I've got real work to do every single day. Important shit. How I feel doesn't matter. The job gets done either way. When I hear men whining, oh, I'm unhappy, or I need to feel better, it's pathetic. You're a man. You've got duties, responsibilities. Who gives a fuck how you feel? Stop obsessing over your emotions. Happiness, sadness, that's the wrong lens for life. Get up and do what needs to be done. Here's the truth. Once your mind is set, once you're strong enough to resist all the crap the world throws at you, life looks a whole lot different. Now, this isn't about turning into some emotionless robot. We're humans. Emotions are part of the game. It's a beautiful thing, but here's the thing. You control them. They don't control you. You need to get it into your head. You never, and I mean never let your feelings stop you from doing what you're supposed to do. I tell people this all the time. I haven't felt like going to the gym in 2 fucking years. I'm here right now in gym clothes, just finished training, but let me tell you, I haven't wanted to hit the gym in a long ass time. After a decade as a pro fighter, dedicating my life to this grind, I wake up every day with zero desire to train. That's why I retired. But guess what? I still show up. I still fucking train. Why? Because feelings don't run my life. Here's the thing with building an iron mindset. It's all about doing the exact opposite of what you feel like doing every damn day. You think you're going to feel like working hard to me, you think you're going to wake up each day pumped to do the right thing. Hell no. If you need motivation to go to the gym or handle your business, you're weak. Your mindset is soft. I don't need a single ounce of motivation to get shit done. I can hate the idea of the gym, loathe it with every fiber of my being, and guess what? I'll still be there. Why? Because I use my brain. I use logic. I figure out what needs to be done, and then I fucking do it. No excuses. Life is simple. Get shit done. Do the right thing. Handle the important things, and you'll end up living the best life possible. Here's what people don't get. It's all about mental toughness. Because if you've got a mindset that doesn't accept failure, guess what? You win. End of story. No, maybe no, try again tomorrow. Just fucking win. I'm not here to pump you up with motivational bullshit or some feel-good lines. That's not my style. Motivation is garbage. If you need it, you're already on the back foot. I'm here to show you exactly how to build the kind of mindset that keeps you winning. Look at any hero in any story, comics, movies, legends. They all have one thing in common: a damn villain. Heroes don't exist without someone or something trying to take them down. It's the same in life. You're the hero, and life's going to throw villains at you trying to tear you down. You either rise above it or you fold. Let me tell you, for every good guy, there's got to be a bad guy. That's how the world works. Light, dark, good, evil. You want to be the good guy in your story, great. But here's what you need to understand: life's going to come for you. As a man, it's more brutal than you can imagine. But once you start seeing yourself as the hero, everything changes. You're not some helpless victim anymore. You're a warrior. You're the fucking Batman of your own life. And what does every hero story have? Suffering, pain. You don't become the best version of yourself without going through hell. If you understand that your struggles, your setbacks, your pain, they're all part of what makes you the hero, then that suffering starts to make sense. So yeah, maybe you're sitting there thinking, my woman doesn't respect me. I'm broke. Life's hard. And you've got two choices. You either sit there, cry like a little bitch, or you get up and say, yeah, my woman doesn't respect me. I don't have cash, but that's because I'm fucking Batman and this is my story. Heroes don't have it easy. They're dragged through hell. Every superhero you've ever seen went through some serious shit before they became great. Batman, parents murdered, life torn apart, pushed to the edge. That's why he's a beast. And that's what life's doing to you right now, testing you to see if you've got what it takes. You're the hero of your own movie. Struggling good. That's exactly what's supposed to happen. How you handle it, how you fight through it defines what kind of man you are. Are you going to rise like a legend or fold like a weakling? Be grateful for the struggle. That's what separates the men from the boys. Here's the truth. Nobody wants to face every hero needs a villain. But you're getting it twisted if you think the villain is the guy with more money, more cars, or more women. You see me with my Bugatti, my private jets, living my life, and you think I'm the villain. That's envy talking. Weakness talking. The real villain, he's right there staring back at you in the mirror. It's your own laziness, your own fear, your own weakness. That's the enemy you need to crush. So quit blaming everyone else for your shit. The only villain you've got to destroy is the one inside you. Thinking everyone's playing on the same field, that's pure bullshit. Everyone's been dealt a different hand. You've got advantages I don't have, and I've got ones you don't. Maybe I was born with the genes to be a kickboxing beast, but I came from a broke-ass family, dirt poor. You might have had a fat bank account, but your own battles to face. Comparing yourself to others, that's for losers. There's no level playing field. Some people are born rich, some have six-pack abs just by breathing others look like a damn Greek god. You comparing yourself to them, pointless. They're not your enemy. The real enemy, you build that bastard. Your villain isn't some random guy you hate. He's a version of you, a relentless, zero excuses motherfucker who does everything you wish you could do. That's your task. Create that villain. Imagine a clone of you, one who's tougher, doesn't give a damn about how he feels, and gets it done every single time. He's at the gym no matter what. He sees a beautiful girl. He walks up, no hesitation. He asks for that raise, starts that business, crushes his goals. He's unstoppable. That's your villain. That's who you need to beat. So here's what you do to find that villain. Who is he? What does he do? If you were the best possible version of yourself, what would that look like? Are you at the gym every day at 6 a.m.? Write it down. Approaching every woman you find attractive, locking down her number, write it down. Starting a side hustle, even if you don't have a clue where to begin, write that down. Imagine him list it all out. You want to be the hero of your story. Then create a villain who doesn't let you slack off. A guy who's always pushing you to be stronger, tougher, smarter. That's your opponent every single day. My villain, he's a relentless beast. Doesn't complain, doesn't whine, doesn't wait for things to fall into place. He makes things happen. My villain reads, learns, absorbs everything. I might say I don't have time, but that's bullshit. He finds time. No junk food, no TV, no distractions. He's in grind mode 24/7. Now it's your turn. Make your list. The easy stuff comes first. Hit the gym, eat clean, read the right books. But after 7 or 8 items, you're going to hit a wall push through. You want a hero's journey? You need a villain worthy of it? Get that list to 2530 points. Why? Because this is your enemy, the version of you that doesn't let you give in to laziness or weakness. The villain you're creating, he's a fucking machine. Picture him in your head. What does he look like? What's his energy like when he walks into a room? How do people react to him? Imagine that you've been hitting the gym every day for the past 3 years. Imagine the respect, the attention, the way people clear a path when they see you coming. That's your villain. You've got to build this motherfucker from scratch. His mindset, his drive, his discipline, make him detailed as hell down to the last damn muscle twitch. This is the guy you're up against every single day. And you better respect him because he's out there doing everything you wish you could do. He never misses a gym session, never hesitates to walk up to a woman, never skips a beat. Rain, tired, pissed off, it doesn't matter. He's grinding. This is what drives me. Back when I was training for fights, I knew my opponent was training too, and that pushed me. But once I stopped fighting, I had no enemy. That's when I realized I had to create one. So now whenever I don't feel like hitting the gym, I picture my enemy. That beast is out there getting stronger, getting faster, no matter what. So when you're writing this list, remember your villain doesn't give a shit about your excuses, your feelings, or your circumstances. He's your enemy, and while you're there debating if you should get up, he's training. When I see a girl I want with all her friends around and I start thinking they might laugh at me, my enemy doesn't care. He'd walk straight over, no hesitation. That's what he does. He's a man, and that's what a real man does. The moment I figured out that the guy I'm battling is actually me, I had two choices. Step up and take him on, or sit there like a little bitch while he runs circles around me. You're in the same position. Are you going to let the man you built that relentless enemy in your head beat you, or are you going to step up and crush him? That guy would walk up to those girls and bag two of them, not just one. And here's the kicker. That person, that's you. That's you, but with a different mindset, a different grind. It's you relentless doing what needs to be done, no matter the circumstance. You with an iron will. That's the point. Creating this enemy, visualizing him, making him ruthless and powerful, because he's you, is what's going to push you to a level you've never hit before. When you fully grasp that you're battling yourself, the version of you that never slacks off, then skipping the gym or being lazy isn't an option. You'll think my enemy, that guy he's training right now. That's why he's ripped, why he's got all the girls. I can't afford to miss a session. Oh, but I'm tired. So what? My buddy isn't feeling it today. Who cares? You go anyway. You don't let that guy beat you ever. Start measuring yourself against him in every single area of life. I still do it. I look at my bank balance and compare it to his. He's killing me. I look at my body, my hustle, my discipline. He's still beating me. You might look at me and think Tate's got money, cars, women, he's winning. But I'm still chasing the guy I created. He's out there and I'm behind him. That's why I don't miss workouts, why I make more money, why I'll do whatever it takes. Because I know who I'm up against. Most of you have no enemy. You're sitting there comparing yourself to Bieber or Drake or some other bullshit. That's worthless. Or worse, you've got no enemy at all. You're surrounded by people telling you you're perfect just the way you are. You're amazing. And you're sitting there getting soft, living like a little bitch. But if you've done this right, if you've built this enemy right, you'll think about him constantly. Every time you're in the gym about to skip that last rep, he did it. Every time you don't feel like grinding, he's out there grinding. That's the guy you're up against. And every second you're not moving forward, he's getting further ahead. So what the fuck are you going to do about it? If you've built this motherfucker right, he should be living in your head rent-free all the time. Every single move you make, you should be thinking about him, what he's doing, how he's out there beating you. That's why building a massive ego is essential. Lesson 2 in the Iron Mind course, it's all about ego. Egos aren't just useful, they're fucking essential. Look at history. Kings went to war, whole empires rose and fell because someone's ego got bruised. Ego is power. But what does the modern world say? Be humble. Don't have an ego. They say to make you weak, to turn you into a soft-controlled little puppet. Screw that. You want an iron mind, you need a monstrous ego. You've got to be so damn confident, so sure of who you are that no one can touch you. That's how you become untouchable. We built your enemy, that perfect version of you that you're constantly battling against. There's a reason it's based on you. One, it shows you who you could be. But there's another reason it lets you walk around being a decent guy to everyone else. People think having a big ego will make you an asshole to others. But here's the reality. I'm polite. I say please and thank you. I treat women well. Why? Because those people aren't my competition. They're not the enemy. But don't get it twisted. I've got a massive ego. And that ego, it flares up when I face my enemy. Think about it. Did you fuck your girl last night? Good for you. Now imagine that version of you, that enemy you created, did it. And he did it better. That kind of shit should make your ego burn. This guy is out there outlifting you, making more money, driving a better car, and living a life you could be living. The worst part, this isn't genetics. It isn't luck. The only thing separating you from that guy is drive. He's got it, and you don't. That should piss you off enough to do something about it. Most people's egos are useless. They're entitled. They wake up thinking, I deserve this, I deserve that. And when they don't get it, they sulk like little bitches. That's not how you use an ego. Your ego should be telling you, I deserve that nice car, so I'm going to go fucking earn it. Look at that guy you built in your mind. He's driving a Lambo because he worked harder than you. So he's cruising, living it up, and you're sitting there broke. Whose fault is that? No excuses. If you've built this enemy right, you should feel an urgency to beat him at every turn. You wrote that list, 25, 30 points of everything this guy does better than you. Now look at it and think, fuck, this is who I'm up against. Your ego should demand that you don't lose. Every day you slack, every day you let this guy outwork you, you're losing to him. You can't let that happen. Your ego is everything. The only person you're fighting is that version of you, the stronger, better, richer version. Every day you're losing to him, and that should piss you off. It should make you restless, uncomfortable, anxious. Because if you've really built this enemy right, if you've truly made him the best version of yourself, you should be losing sleep over this. Everything compounds. Most people are clueless thinking success is something that happens overnight. That's not how it works, man. I get asked all the time, Tate, how did you get successful? They think it's some magic trick. Nah, it wasn't just one thing. I didn't wake up one day and suddenly win. It took years of grinding, making the right choices, cutting out the BS, surrounding myself with people who were actually going places, not wasting my time drinking, partying, doing dumb shit. It's been every little decision compounding over time that got me where I am now. It's 1,000 small wins, not one big break. Most people, they're living average lives because they're sitting around waiting for some miracle. That's loser mentality. You're just praying for something to happen instead of making it happen. If that's your plan, you might as well keep buying lottery tickets because that's all it's worth. You've got to build your big break. And how do you do that? By racking up those small wins, every discipline choice, every single day. It's a shift in mindset, and it starts when you realize there's a version of you out there, a savage version, absolutely wrecking you in every measurable way. Same genetics, same starting point. But that guy, he doesn't get lazy, doesn't waste time, doesn't sit around watching TV like a little bitch. He's out there grinding with an iron mind, and he's winning. That's who you're up against. This game of life, it's a war, and you're fighting the strongest version of yourself. Now, I know we talk about enemies and how tough life can be. But today, let's flip the script a bit. Let's talk about something that'll make you smirk. Gratitude. Yeah, you heard me. But don't get it twisted. I'm not talking about that. Oh, be thankful for everything crap. It's impossible to truly appreciate anything when you've got too much of it. Anyone with half a brain knows that. You're born a rich kid. You don't appreciate money. Doesn't matter how many times someone tells you to be mindful of it. Same goes for every damn thing in life. But here's the twist: you can learn to appreciate the grind. Be grateful that you're not that better version of yourself yet. That means you've still got work to do, battles to win. That's where the fire comes from. You want to really appreciate your life. Try some self-control, some restraint. We already know that your enemy has that self-control. And if you're dead serious about beating him, you're going to need that same level of discipline. Starting today, you've got self-control. When you deliberately hold back on the stuff you like, time, money, energy, not only do you get more productive, but you start appreciating those things way more. Trust me, you'll end up genuinely happier. Here's what I'm talking about. Look, it's a sunny day out. Perfect day to show off in my Lambo, right? Hell yeah, I want to take that beast out. But sometimes, even when I've got the time, even when I could jump in and make everyone watch, I don't. I grab my bike, hit the gym harder, or grind on work instead. I hold back. I stop myself from doing something I want to do. Why? Because when I finally get back in that car a day or two later, it feels 10 times better. I fucking appreciate it. If I drove that Lambo every damn time, I felt like it, sure, I might still like it. But I never value it like I do now. Now, when I slide behind that wheel, it's on a whole other level. I'm in that car because I earned it, and that appreciation, that comes from not letting myself get comfortable. Humans aren't made for this world of nonstop abundance. You think our ancestors had it like this, able to eat whatever they wanted whenever they felt like it? Hell no. We evolved scraping by fighting for every calorie, always hungry for more. We weren't built for this easy shit, instant food, constant entertainment. That's why everyone's fat, distracted, can't even focus. Their brains aren't wired for a world of excess. So you've got two choices given: become a consumerist slave, end up soft, fat, addicted to your own comforts, or you take control. You censor yourself, you stop indulging every damn craving, and that's how you build a rock solid mindset. That's how you win. Because most of you don't get it. You're out here thinking life's about constant indulgence, drinking your beers, inhaling ice cream, doing whatever the fuck you want. You don't understand discipline. Here's the thing: when you're prepping for a fight, you've got no choice but to lock in. No booze, no junk food, no late nights, just straight up focus every damn day. And when my fight camp ended, man, that first beer, that was heaven. You weak-minded people crack one open every night like it's nothing. But me, after 8 weeks of discipline, that beer was a fucking reward. You think I'm just talking? No, that was a win. I didn't touch alcohol for 2 months. Ever tried that? Probably not. And guess what? By holding off, I came out stronger, healthier, happier, and my wallet was still fat. Meanwhile, you're out here broke overweight and wondering why life feels like shit. Here's the real secret: stop giving in to every damn thing you crave. When you finally let yourself have it, you enjoy it 10 times more. Not only do you get more satisfaction, but you're also leaner, richer, and more grateful. Train your mind. You like something cool? Keep liking it, but stop being a weak little bitch and delay it. Make yourself wait. You want to live like some soft robot that's not living. But you also can't just roll over and be indulgent. A good life, that's about being hard when things get tough and learning to appreciate your wins. Gratitude through scarcity. That's how you sharpen your mind. A strong mind doesn't just grind, it celebrates the wins because it knows those wins were fucking earned. Listen, being a man isn't about doing what you feel like doing. That's weak shit. You train when you don't feel like training. You protect when you don't feel like protecting. You stand up and do what needs to be done every damn day, regardless of how you feel. That's the line between you and a real high value man. I understood that on a whole new level when I was locked up. Yeah, we were in there for months, me and Tristan. It was brutal, and Ramadan just made it worse. Lost 30% of my food to damn cockroaches. Imagine that. You're working out, muscles sore as hell, running on one meal a day, and then half of that goes to the fucking bugs. That's a test most of you can't even imagine. But here's what I told Tristan back then. I didn't care how much I suffered as long as the people I cared about were safe. My kids, safe. The women I love, safe. My mother sorted. They threw me in a cage, tried to rip my life away, but my empire still standing strong. Everyone I love was good. And that's what it means to be a man. Real men suffer, so the people they love don't have to. That's the burden we carry. If you're a man, it's your damn job to take on the pain, bear the weight, so your people can live without it. So if you're sitting at home right now scrolling through bullshit and you're not pushing yourself every day to level up, to get stronger, smarter, more valuable, then you're failing. Plain and simple. Because life will come at you, trust me. God will test you, the matrix will come for you. And when that moment hits, it's on you to make sure the people you love don't feel the weight. That's your mission. Set up your life so that if they come for you, drag you off, lock you in a dungeon, your family still stands strong. That's true success. That's what kept me going in that cell. Knowing that while we were suffering, everyone outside was good. We had to make a few adjustments, sure, but we came out stronger. Ask yourself something real right now. If they came for you today, took you out, would your family survive without you? Would your wife have a home? Would your kids have food? If the answer is no, you're not working hard enough. This isn't about Lambos or flashy shit. This is about ensuring the people you love are protected no matter what. That's our job as men. We were built for this, to take on the pain, to handle the suffering, so those we love don't have to. And we do it right. We'll always do it. No matter what comes our way, the people we love will be all right. And that's the only thing that matters. When I was on the edge in that cell, I kept going because I knew they were safe, fed, secure. That's what counts in the end. When I was locked up in that Romanian cell, every time I picked up the phone, people asked, how are you holding up? But I didn't give a damn about myself. I said, fuck me, how are you? Are you okay? Can you handle the media circus? Are your bills paid? Got enough cash to eat? Because if you don't handle that shit, who will? Your wife? She's going to work 5 jobs, raise your kids, and still keep everything together? Hell no. That's why you get up and grind every day, so if the matrix ever comes for you, your family is still protected. So if you're sitting there whining about, oh, I don't have the motivation to get strong, get rich, become financially free, what you're really saying is that when you're gone, when the system pulls you out, everyone you love will be left in the dirt. That's unacceptable. As a man, you can't allow that. And here's something else. The influencers, the matrix pushes on you. What the fuck are they teaching you? How has your life improved listening to them? When's the last time one of them lit a fire under your ass, made you think I need to be better, make more money, protect my family, retire my mom, build a life where everyone I love is safe? They don't give you that. These Twitch streamers, Kick streamers, all these people spitting nonsense online, they've never done shit for anyone. This is the real crisis men are facing today, and I've been saying it for years. Life for the average man is only getting tougher. You're in the most competitive time in history. You've got to stand out. And the only way to do that as a man, through suffering. In some messed up way, I'm glad God put me in jail. Because every real man, every legend has gone through pain. You don't become something great by living soft. You become a man by going through hell. The worst things that happen to you, that's the shit that makes you. The demons I brought back from jail, the fact that I can't fucking sleep. Yeah, I've had women tell me to see a shrink. I said, hell no. I'd be furious if a shrink tried to strip those demons from me. Those demons are part of me. They're what built me. That's the truth. Men are forged through suffering. It's the struggle that makes you a legend. I don't care if they had a magic fix for all my issues. Those demons, those scars, they're mine. God gave them to me, and I'm going to carry that weight. That's how I grow. If anyone tried to take that away from me, I'd lose it. I want to stay up at night. Good. That's more time to train to get bigger, stronger, outwork everyone. That's why I'm stronger than ever. I train every single day because that's what it takes. Every challenge God throws at me is mine to handle. No one else. If a psychologist came up to me and said, I can cure you, I'd tell him to fuck off. I'll fix myself no matter how long it takes, 10 years, fine. That's my responsibility, not anyone else's. And when I come out on the other side, I'll be more resilient than anyone. That's the point, isn't it? Everyone wants to be the man, but nobody wants the pain. They don't want to go through the fire. Why even in the damn superhero movies, it's clear. Look at Batman. He watched his parents die, and that's what turned him into Batman. You don't get there without the struggle. I get messages from guys complaining about their problems, crying about their bad luck. I don't have time to respond, but if I could, I'd tell them good. Life's tough. Now deal with it. Of course, your heart got broken. Of course, you're hurting. Of course, you miss her. She's with me now. That's life. That's what it takes to build strength. You can't become a real man without the struggle. That's why I thank God for every bit of pain I've been through, for every demon he's thrown at me. I trust him. He's not giving me anything I can't handle. In the end, you figure it out. You decode the lessons, take on the pain, and come out unbreakable. That's the real win. So, yeah, I thank God for all of it. Being average, that's not even an option. Not in life, not in the sexual marketplace, nowhere. Being average is dead. You've got to step up, get sharper, get stronger, be more capable than ever before just to survive out here. Gone are the days where you could just be a law-abiding citizen, clock into some basic job and think you're safe. Those days are done. Look at COVID. Look at what happened to me. If you're not smart enough to have assets, connections, allies, lawyers, a whole damn network spread out across the world, you're living in fantasy. Sitting in one spot thinking, I don't break the law, so I'm fine, that's weak. The world doesn't work like that anymore. Even my mother says, I'm glad I'm not young. And I get it. I'm glad I'm not young too, because it's brutal out here. This world is hyper competitive. Every single thing is a fight, and most people are too clueless to see it. I'm hyper competitive because I know one thing, everything I want, someone else is out here chasing. The girl I want, someone else wants her. The car, someone's eyeing it. The house, the jet, the life, every single thing I desire, someone else is after. It's a massive competition, and if you're not ready, you'll get crushed. As a man, you've got two choices. Wake the fuck up and realize that life is a never-ending competition, or keep pretending it's not and live a lifetime of failure. This world is already cutthroat, and it's only getting worse. I think you can just coast through. Hell no. Pretty soon you'll be competing with people running their lives off computers. And guess what? You'll need one just to keep up. And even then, what happens next? Can they turn it off? Can they turn you off? Program you like some brain-dead slave straight through a chip? I don't know, but it's terrifying. You'll be less than human without it. Just another weak citizen. That's where we're headed. Better get prepared. Now, let me ask you something. Do you really deserve to be happy? Look yourself in the mirror and ask, do I deserve happiness? And the answer is probably hell no. If you're not where you want to be, you don't deserve it. When you're hungry, your body tells you to eat. Basic stuff. When you're depressed, that's your body telling you to change your crappy life. If you're sitting around depressed, whining about it, and don't lift a finger to change, then yeah, you don't deserve happiness. You're not putting in the damn work. Everything in life worth having is earned. Peace of mind, earn it. Happiness, earn it. I'm happy because I earned it. I'm top G. I wake up, I put in the work, I conquer. That's why I get to feel this way, why I'm happy to be me. But when I see these guys crying about their depression, I just think, well, no shit, bro. If I lived your life, I'd be depressed too. Look around, your life is garbage. Of course you're depressed. But whose fault is that? Take some damn responsibility. People love to blame everything but themselves. I had a rough start. This happened to me that happened to me. So what? The world doesn't owe you shit. Life is a relentless bitch and it's hard for everyone. You think I couldn't sit here with 100 reasons to be a loser? I've got a lifetime of stories. But here I am, still top G, still winning. Because excuses don't mean a damn thing. You either get up and get shit done or you don't. If you live like a loser, you're going to feel like one. Simple as that. If you live my life, you wouldn't be depressed. You'd be fucking winning. So you know what to do. Either stand up and change your life or sit there and keep sulking in your own damn misery. People latch onto the idea that depression can't be solved because it lets them off the hook. It's an easy way out. Oh, no matter what I do, I'll always feel this way. That's bullshit. They're lying to themselves because it's easier than facing the truth. That they're lazy, weak, and not willing to put in the work. Physicality is everything. You can't be mentally tough if you're physically weak. It's all tied together. Look at these tech billionaires like Zuckerberg and Bezos thinking they're so smart. Then they start hitting the gym or getting on TRT. Why? Because they finally get it. Physicality matters. If you're weak in body, you're weak in mind, and you'll never be truly happy. You need to get strong or get left behind. That's why I keep hammering on training. Get in the damn gym. Learn to fight. Get bigger, get stronger. You fix your body and you'll start to fix your mind. You should be the strongest version of yourself. Do you have something to prove? Damn right you do. Everyone on this planet does. If you walk around like you've got nothing to prove, you're just a loser. Waking up every day saying, I don't owe anyone anything, I don't need to prove myself, you're nothing. Absolutely nothing. You have to prove yourself to your bloodline, to God. God hates the lazy. He despises them. He gives you all these gifts, 2 arms, 2 legs, a functioning mind. And if you're not out there pushing your limits, no wonder you feel unlucky. God doesn't respect the idle. He rewards those who show him the beauty of his creation. He gave you the building blocks and he wants to see you build something with them. That's what's amazing about being a man. You get to build who the hell you are. God loves to see that strength. And funny enough, those are the people who always seem to get lucky. The guy busting his ass every day, proving himself. He's the one who catches the breaks. But the guy walking around saying, I don't owe God or my ancestors anything when your bloodline survived thousands of years of war plagues and saber-toothed tigers just for you to be here and you think you don't owe them anything. That's loser talk. The winners are the ones who stand up, prove themselves, and honor the grind. You should walk through life with a goddamn fire burning inside you. When I step into a room, everyone feels it. Not because they recognize me, but because my presence alone demands respect. It's an energy that comes from relentless struggle, from proving yourself again and again. That's what happens when a predator walks in. Pay attention next time you're somewhere when a truly dangerous man steps and every other man looks up. You feel it because your survival instincts know you have to. That's me. I can't imagine living any other way. My entire life is about proving myself to my lineage every single damn day. I wake up with a mission. I've got millions. I'm in top shape, 4-time world champ, battling the Matrix solo. And still I'm out here pushing, grinding, wanting to be braver, stronger. Everything I do is about proving myself. So when I hear people say I've got nothing to prove, that's how I know they're fucking losers. That weak-ass denial is what's holding them back. The people who say, yeah, I'm wasting my potential, those are the ones who still have a shot. They're the ones who'll rise. But the guys sitting there saying, nah, I'm good, they're finished. They're Matrix slaves, fully trapped, and don't even see it. But if you're sitting there thinking, damn, I am wasting my potential, I could be more. Even if I'm already great, I could be better. Then you're on the right path. As good as I am, I still push myself every damn day. I've got everything a man could want: money, power, respect. And I'm still out here grinding. That's what being a man is about, knowing you've got more to give, knowing you've got a duty to your bloodline, to yourself. You need to want it deep inside. I can't die anything less than an emperor. That's my destiny. People love hiding behind their laziness with all kinds of bullshit excuses. Nobody wants to admit they're lazy, so they invent nonsense. Oh, that's a scam, or I don't need to work hard, I work smart. Bollocks. That's just a fancy way of saying I don't want to work. It's weak as hell. Do I believe in work smart, not harder? Hell yes, but let's get real. You need to do both. The problem is most people want to skip to smart work before they've even done the hard work. It's like talent. You don't know if you're talented at something until you've put in the hours. You could be the most naturally gifted athlete in the world, but if you don't show up, it doesn't mean shit. You walk onto that court and nobody will smoke you because you haven't put in the grind. Talent only shines when you've worked hard enough to be in the top 1%, and then that God-given edge kicks in. You get it. You have to do the hard work first. There's no smart work without earning it. If you're dodging the grind, don't even talk to me about working smart. Put in the hours, then we'll see if you're genuinely smart or just another lazy fuck hiding behind excuses. You want to sit here and say I work smart, not hard, so I only put in an hour a day? That's loser talk. If you're so damn smart that you can get a lot done in an hour, then guess what? Work smart for 12 fucking hours and watch what happens. It's all work. You think you're going to dodge the grind with some work-life balance bullshit? Now life is the grind. People talking about balance like they deserve a break from being lazy? I don't believe in that balance crap. You want to win? Be ready to outwork the guy who doesn't give a shit about anything but putting in the hours. This is player VS. Player motherfucker. If you're sitting there cozy with your little 1-hour hustle, the guy putting in 10 times the effort is going to crush you. Doesn't matter how smart you think you are, there's always someone just as smart grinding harder longer. That's the damn game. Let me tell you right now, the lowest thing you can be in this life is a quitter. There is nothing lower than a fucking quitter. You think God, the universe, whatever the hell you believe in, is going to bless someone who throws in the towel? The only reason that goal you're aiming for even matters is because it's hard as fuck to get there. If it was easy, everyone would already be there and it wouldn't mean shit. Scarcity is what creates value. You think the top is packed. Nah, it's damn near empty because most of you are too soft to stay in the game. Quitters, they don't even deserve to be in the conversation. You could hand them a treasure map, a first-class ticket, hell, even a damn Uber, and halfway there, they'd tap out. Oh, it's too hard, I'm tired, it's too far. Pathetic. They'd quit even if success was gift-wrapped and put in front of them because quitters just don't have what it takes. Look around. There's a massive chunk of people out here who are just weak-ass quitters. I have never met someone who deep down truly wanted something and didn't make it happen. Not once. If you want it bad enough, the universe will get out of your way. All this whining about how hard life is, that's just another excuse. If someone wakes up every single day and says, this is what I want, this is what I'm focused on, and they move with that energy, they're going to get it. Period. Motivation, that's a joke. Motivation is a scam for weak people who can't commit to anything. Discipline, that's the real king. You think I wake up every day pumped to go to the gym, make money, handle all the bullshit life throws at me? Hell no. But I get up and get it done. Why? Because discipline doesn't give a shit about your feelings. Whether I feel like it or not, the work still happens. That's the difference between winning and losing. Stop chasing motivation. Get disciplined or get left the fuck behind. Discipline is the damn truth. Motivation, that shit comes and goes. You think you're going to wake up every day ready to conquer the world? Hell no. Real life doesn't work that way. Real knowledge, true growth, it only comes through pain and suffering. God, the universe, whatever you believe in, teaches through hardship. Every time you go through some painful shit, you're getting a lesson. And here's the harsh reality. Men don't learn without pain. We aren't wired for it. Comfort breeds weakness, and weakness doesn't teach you anything. You want to be valuable, you want wisdom, you want to be the type of man people listen to, then you better have a hard-ass life. That's where real value comes from. Why do people listen when I speak? Because I've been through the fire. I've been at the top, hit rock bottom, and climbed my way back. If all I have is sunshine, flexing cars, and watches, nobody would respect that. And let's be real. If all you do is show off, people are going to hate you. 100%. You need the rough times too. You need the struggle. People love saying if you tried your best, it's okay to fail. That's garbage. Here's the truth. If you actually tried your best, you'd never fail. People don't even know what trying means. Most people aren't trying at all. They're faking it, lying to themselves, pretending to put in effort while hiding behind excuses. Oh, I try, but I need balance. It's too tough. Life is hard. Shut the fuck up. That's just you coping with being lazy. It's pure cope. The only real shortcut in life, never miss a damn day. That's it. Show up every single day, no matter what. First, because the power of compounding daily effort turns into a momentum nobody can stop. And second, life might throw you a lucky break once in a while, but you'll never catch it sitting on your ass. You've got to be out here grinding every single day, ready to grab that opportunity when it comes. Your mindset, that's the key. That's how you unlock everything you want. You get your mind sharp, unstoppable, and you own the world. It's as simple as that.